Good feeling, it's time to show. Fragrance talk, it's time to glow. Not so famous, but I know. Got the sense you want to flow. Could have been famous, but had a blue shiesty. Ran through the spot, smelling good, guess who it might be. Looking at you, girl, like if she looking wifey. Said smelling good, I'm talking to this whole nicely. I look in her eyes, I think she tryna bite me. Like, oh, I think she like me. Bass no slow down, like the backstabbers tryna knife me. What up, chat? Yo, I said, what up, chat? Scent of the day, but I ain't even hit the cage yet. PM still ringing, I ain't even hit the stage yet. Spit so dope, he ain't even got a strain yet. Solid so dank, man, I ain't even had the rank yet. Oil so dark, but I ain't even got a stain yet. Set so strong and I ain't even dropped the atomizer yet, bet. If I did, I'd explode, drop the bottle, reload. Sight to be told. And now I'm cruising down the road with the mask on. Got my music while I blast on. Who is that with the magnum? It's not so famous YouTuber, but I can still get a whiff that should last long. Shout out Nosy the kid on Av, what up? Fat boy Mac, let's get it. Joey Cannoli, 69 in this bitch, what up? John C, Jared Miller and my boy Joe rinsed up. Keeping the streets clean, haha, let's get it, what up? Gem Selly Tazo, suits on silver. Come to the live where everyone's a winner. Brian B and Bilbo, y'all don't rock with me, could write a deal, ayo. Colin, Mommy, Mel, get at me. Paul Terrence and Kicks Griffey, the 850 plus subscribers that rock with me. Vincent, I swear your Mikey Dens, all y'all I see. You down in the chat, hitting that like button, like hitting the lick. So shoot or you might get hit. Spacing with the bullshit, and he don't miss. I let off a full clip. Let's get back to the list. Sean Jason pushing a V. Maybe an M3, spell Supreme, a JD, Gian Hernandez, DWJ. Okay, cause K's a different breed. That's Bumpy, stay spraying. Shout out to the boss, Ross, William, and Taffy. J, that woman don't play. Best name in the game is Dan, not the man. Killing it like the son of Sam, goddamn. Y'all tweaking, can't forget Dame Dollar, all genre. Bob chilling with boppers. This flow's a whopper. Well done, how to your way. Stand auction, man. Damn, I see you with my man's Mr. Gumbo, aka Hot Grease, full retail, no lease. A son, I'm a beast. Collarbone, got the wolf packs out. And my best friend Leo, rocking the Desert Eagle. Street safe, but not legal. $12 clay and silk. Shout outs to Mary with these flags, they got to be good. Boxing sense from stage, having a KO. We got general giggles. Ladies dance to this track, let me see you wiggle, wiggle, just a little. Scott drunk, dunked up to duo shit. Cali at they fire, Telemundo. Laura, I see you watching, and that goes for the whole damn man from his crew. Hit the like and the subscribe, let me hear you hootie hoo. Can't forget my man, Bossy and Circle for life. Yeah, let's get it. Not so famous, LiveStream just started. Because big thoughts gotta be dreams. I start this show, said other daytime or maybe it's night. But if you in my chat, shit, it's gotta be right. Salute. Welcome to the show. It's time to go live.
We're gonna stop the audio. We got Ross streaming at the same time. We got a lot going on today, so we're gonna get right down into it. Guys, I want you to show some love for Soulful Sense Tay, real good dude or whatever. We're gonna talk about some spring fragrances. For those of you that are gonna catch the replay later on, you know, shout outs to you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and all that good stuff. For the people that do pop in the chat, let me know what your scent of the day is, so we can talk about it. My scent of the day, I'm going to be rocking Consort. So right now, if you go to Boadicia's website, Boadicea the Victorious, and you buy a 10 ml or a 100 ml, a 50 as well, I believe, they're going to give you a 2 ml of Consort this month. This month's almost over. They'll probably have something else for the next month. So we're going to get into it real quick since we got Ross. You know, a lot of people are probably watching Ross. Shout out to Ross, you know, but shout out to my guest as well. We'll get to it. Let's go.
Welcome to the show, yeah, it's time to go. It's that time to reload, yeah. Frog talk on the low, so let's go. Not so famous and we about to go. Yeah. Hit the bell and let them know, yeah. Hit thumbs up so they know.
All right, so it's a cool little 2 ml. Comes with the little slider.
And do masters.
Oh shit! 40. I got Ross on in the background. If you guys could hear that, I was about to watch Ross's stream as well. Shout out to Ross. Comes with a nice little holder for the 2 ml from Boadicea. Really nice packaging on these ones as well. So I'm gonna spray this one up. See what this one smells like, and then we're gonna find out what Tay is rocking. Welcome him to the show and all that good stuff. Okay, I'm smelling in the air right now. I'm definitely picking up Aventus vibes off of this. Super close. We're gonna kill this 2 ml because that's what I do. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna rock it, I'm gonna get my full wearing experience out of it. Nice profile, something good for the spring. I got no sprays left. It's done. Conan the Decant, shout outs. Let's get into the chat real quick, see if anybody else popped up. Oh, we got CK in the building. Shout out to CK. Dope song. Hell yeah, man. Shout out CK, you know what I mean? Nice to have you here, bro. Soulful Sense saying what's up. We're gonna get him in real quick because it's that time. And want you guys to welcome him. I know we don't got too many people in the chat yet, but for those that are here, you know, shout outs to you guys. Special shout outs to you guys today. I see someone just hit the like button. Shout outs to that person. Let's get into it. Welcome, Soulful Sense Tay. First, I'm going to talk about him a little bit. You know what I mean? I see him in the background. He's going to be ready to go on soon. He's smiling and shit. You know, real good dude. When I do play the music for him, you're going to see his Instagram right above. When we get into the next scene, you'll see his YouTube. Give him a follow. Give him a subscribe. I rock with him. Content's really nice. Fragrances are dope. So shout outs. You know, he's got some stuff that I like. So we're going to get into it. We got Karen in the building, looking clean. Oh yeah, she knows I shaved today, you know. Got my hair done, nails done. I didn't get my fucking nails done, but shout outs. We got Mr. Gumbo in the building. William Rodriguez, Jonathan, everybody's popping in now. Perfect timing for you guys to say what's up to Soulful Sense Tay. Gonna get him on right now. Let's go.
Caught a breeze of lavender, you kissed my skin. A citrus burst, let the joy begin. Patchouli whispers, dancing with flair. Every step I take, I'm walking on air. Smell good, feel good, let it lift your soul. Fragrances like magic, they make me whole. From the top notes high to the bass so low. Smell good, feel good, let your essence glow. Vanilla dreams, they wrap me tight. Amber's warm in the golden light. Jasmine breeze for the summer night. Every scent a story, every note feels right. Smell good, feel good, let it lift your soul.
Shout out to Smell Good, Feel Good, you know what I'm saying? What up, man?
Oh yeah. What's going on, Spence? Definitely appreciate you for having me on.
Chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? We got some people that might not have followed you yet in the chat, you know. Let them know a little bit about yourself. You dropped that scent of the day and all that good stuff. You know, a lot of these people you are going to recognize for sure. Some of them you might not, you know.
I got you. What's going on, chat? Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. My scent of the day, it was a little bit cooler outside today, so went back and brought out a more of a heavier fragrance. I went with French Defense from Mind Games. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Thick, juicy, you know, cherry fragrance with some herbal undertones. Nice amber in the base. Perfect for compliments, cooler weather, date night. It could be a signature scent if it was, you know, a little bit more rounded, but I think this is a more of a special occasion, date night style fragrance. Very alluring. I wouldn't overspray it because it is not beast mode, but it does project a good amount every bit of 7-8 hours on this fragrance. I truly enjoy it. I'm glad
Oh
we
yeah,
getting the
man.
cold front.
A little bit of
Shout
cool going on in California, man. I'm digging it. Shout out to big round thick and juicy, right? That's what you said. Shout outs. Hey, I just want to let you know, man, I appreciate you being on. It's nice to have you here. Anytime that you feel like you want to come on and talk fragrances, man, I'm definitely down. I've been watching your channel. I've been watching your videos and your live streams, man, showing support. And I know you've been doing the same or whatever. So just want to say I appreciate you being here, especially on Memorial Day. You want to tell them what we're going to talk about today?
Oh yeah. Like I said, appreciate you having me for as well. But today it's springtime. Even though we got a cold front coming through, it's springtime in most of the states. The southern states they're getting more of that summer weather right now. But we just wanted to come talk to y'all about some spring bangers, some other alternatives that you might know about, you might not know about, but just some of the spring fragrances that we're enjoying and spending some time with the why we got this, intermediate weather, not too hot, not too cold, nice breezes. Might get a little rain, might not, but it's that perfect
Easy
springtime.
breezy. Definitely
Oh
perfect
yeah,
springtime. I got Jonathan in the chat. Jonathan 1970. If you're into vintage fragrances, man, this dude has a ridiculous collection. I'm talking crazy collection. Very smart when it comes to this space. Passionate and all that good
okay.
stuff. He's asking to drop this young man's channel in the chat. And if you look above his name, that is his Instagram right there next to that Instagram logo. So if you guys want to screenshot that, whatever, give him a follow later on. And this next part that we're going to go to, you are going to see his YouTube channel, so you can check him out there. So we're going to get into that real quick. Soulful Sense Tay at Soulful Sense Tay. Shout outs. All
Yes,
right. So
sir.
you got a beautiful scent of the day, man. When did you spray up? Has it been a couple hours? You started in the morning spraying
Uh,
it.
I haven't sprayed it since this morning. I went out and seen the new Final Destination this morning around 11 o'clock. So I sprayed
Okay.
this then, and still going strong, still getting a good CIs. I don't, as soon as I wave my arm or wave this jacket, I smell it. So it's still going
Yeah.
strong. And we what 6 hours later, 7 hours later.
Can't
It's
complain,
about
right?
six, yeah, about 6 o'clock here on the East Coast, and I sprayed it at 11. So 7 hours later, it's still going strong.
Hell yeah. What's your favorite season for the year where you live at?
Me, I like wearing sweatsuits. I actually make sweatsuits and stuff. So fall, winter, the cooler weather is my season, and
Yeah,
it's
I
my
seen
season
I
for fragrance as well.
yeah, I seen some of your line that you rock or whatever. That's dope, man. I went to go pull it up online, and I wasn't able to pull it up because I know you had a website for it or whatever. I tried to pull it up.
Okay,
But yeah, you
yeah.
got some
The
some dope stuff.
the website was down under construction for a little bit, but it's back, back up and running. We getting the shirts and the shorts out because the weather warming up, so we moving with the shorts and the shirts right now. Doing a couple of hats, but for the most part, we staying focused with the shirts and the hats. I mean, not the hats, but the shirts and the shorts. Mainly the shorts is the main focus, but we're gonna have different signature pieces of shirts coming out here and there as well.
Yeah, that's dope, man. It looks quality too, man. I see the kind of embossed look you got going on top, something a little different or
Yeah,
whatever. Shout out to you, man.
appreciate it.
Hopefully that goes well. We got Autumn Clark in the building saying hi to everybody.
How you
We got
doing?
Mr. Calvin
Salute.
doing that scent of the day. He's rocking that Boss Bottled Intent. Shout out to you. Thank you guys for hitting that like button on the way in. Shout outs. So yeah, man, I don't know if you want to go first. I'm gonna talk about this consort a little bit. Right off the rip, I got those vintage vibes. It's starting to warm up a little bit. I'm starting to pick up some light woods, little bit of
Okay.
ambery or whatever. Um, I'm not picking up too much oak moss, which you typically pick up from something like a Ventus. Um, it's not really speaking to me too much, like in a crazy way right now. But it does smell good. It's just we've been smelling the Ventus for so long that profile might just be kind of a little
Redundant.
bit redundant or whatever. Um, but yeah, this is nice. It's got that floral thing going to it. Like I said, man, some vetiver.
How was
I
how how was the fruits in it? Is it still pineapple forward or did they go with another fruit?
I'm not picking up pineapple. It's
Okay.
more of like a lemon lime type of vibe. I mean, your mind wants to think pineapple, because it does have that Aventus feel to it. Um,
Okay.
I, you saw I just killed the 2 ml. It's gone now to the beyond. It's done, right? Um, I'm not sensing anything that's going to be too crazy as far as the performance goes or anything like that. It wears kind of close. But in the heat, it might do something a little different, and that's the thing. When you get a 2 ml
Yes.
like this, you can get a little bit of an idea. A lot of times, people will go and they'll spray their wrist up. Oh, I had a couple little drops left in there. I done missed out. You know what I mean? And you'll just keep getting back to it. It's not the same as a bottle. But I don't know if you've seen both. Matter of fact, I don't know if you've seen. I know that you have 10 mLs from Bodicea,
Yeah,
and
I
I
do.
think they're dope, man. I think they're super dope. They're real small, but they actually look like the bottle. That's pretty
Still
cool,
get the,
man.
the full presentation.
Full presentation, man. And
And with a
hey, chat. Go ahead.
and I was just gonna say with the 10 mLs you actually still get, a decent, a really good amount of wears from the fragrance, and it would allow you to really determine if you need the full bottle or not. That's why I really been starting, instead of getting the 2 and the 5 mLs. If I want to sample something, I'm really just pretty much buying 10 mLs now. That way, I can
Yeah,
truly, get a good couple of worms out of it. And
I
sometimes,
agree.
you might buy something and is in the wrong season, so you might need to shelf it a little bit. 2 to 5 mLs, you wear that a couple of times and realize it's the wrong season. Now you don't got nothing left to try it in the right season. So that 10 mLs, definitely it's been my way. Appreciate you for dropping that, Joe, in the chat. But
What
yeah,
up?
the 10
What up,
mLs is
Monstrees? What Julian Schooling, all you guys that are stopping in. Shout out to Mr. Calvin, free Mr. Calvin. You know what I'm saying? Everybody saying what's up to each other. I like that, man. But yeah, no, I agree with you, man. The only thing about those 5 mLs, I tend to take them with me to work, and that's kind of I'll spray it up, man, because I got it in my
oh yeah.
pocket. And that opening, if you like that opening, you might just be throughout the day. A couple hours later, you're like, you know what? It's in my pocket. Shout outs. Let me spray up again, and I will kill a 5 ml. But those 10 ml seem to last on me because I keep them at home for the most part. You know what I mean? And you can get a
Yeah.
wearing experience out of them that you'll enjoy. So you want to go first with it, man, or you want me to go
Yeah.
first? It's up to you.
I go ahead and go first.
Oh yeah,
For
let's go.
springtime, one of my favorite ones to dive into and really wear is from the house of Goldfield and Banks. That's Ingenious Ginger. And one of the main things I enjoy about this fragrance is not only the ginger, but the fruits kind of pay in a background to the ginger, so it gives you a nice fresh spice with a light fruity undertone. Then it dries down with some amber. You get a little bit of sweetness from vanilla. And this fragrance, the sillage on it, Spence, is amazing. I don't know if you tried it or not, but the sillage on this juice right here literally blows in the wind. Like, this is one of my favorite fresh spice to wear in the springtime. And I recently started layering this with Kajal's Icon. Have you smelled that one yet?
No, I haven't smelled Icon. No.
So with Icon, why I started layering it, I feel like they just reverse engineered Goldfield and
Mm.
Banks Ingenious Ginger, and they amped up the fruits and toned back the ginger. So with them doing that, I feel like when you layer them together, you get the best of both worlds. You get a prominent fruity accord along with the nice bright fresh ginger that you get from Ingenious Ginger. So
Now I'm kind of jealous, man, because you over here talking about how the fragrance smells and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I do have the bottle, and this is 100 ml, and you see that it's used or whatever. I'm not happy at all, man. I got a bad bottle, man. So Yeah, and I, man, while you were talking, I went and grabbed it or whatever, you know. Yeah, man, it smells like nothing but alcohol to me, and it's not just me. Yeah, and you know what's crazy is I bought it, and I was thinking like, you know, okay, cool, I'll wait to rock this one in a little while. So, you know, it took me about a month maybe to get to it. Um, so I can't return it at that point. I spray it. I'm like, oh man, this doesn't smell right. Everybody's hyping this one up. Like something smells like it's just off about this fragrance. I'm gonna spray it now. It's been about a year. Still smells like just alcohol, and it's yeah, to see if it got better. And I kept checking every couple months or so to try to get something out of it. And it's not just me, and I'm not going to blame the fragrance. I'm not going to say, oh, that fragrance is trash, because I know that it probably smells good, because people I trust, they got their nose on it. And the notes that they're telling me, I'm over here sniffing on it. I'm like, that's not it. It's just alcohol. So I'm missing ginger. I'm missing all the nice stuff you're talking about. So I kind of am upset at the house, you know, and I want to get Silky Woods and all that stuff, you know what I mean? And I want to get a bottle of that to see what I should have got, and I'll probably buy it again. I'm just kind of, you know, but my first, I got it from Fragrance Net, yeah, Fragrance Net, and they're usually solid, but I don't shop at Fragrance Net anymore, and that's not even the reason I don't shop at Fragrance Net anymore. To believe it or not, I was getting broken bottles, and it takes them forever to go through their process, and you got to email them and all that stuff. It's just a lot of hassle, man. They want you to send the bottle back to them for the most part. Now, I guess they changed. I guess a lot of times they'll let you keep the bottle or whatever, but we're gonna get into my first, but I do want to get my nose on that one, and I do have the bottle, but I don't at the same time, if that makes sense. Now this is a green bottle, so we're gonna put that green screen on or whatever, because that bottle will go ghost. Look at that. So this is yeah, this is Persephone's Patchouli. Have you got your nose on this one? From a got you. No, man, and I
We
get
do
it,
not
man.
dominate.
I get it. And the thing about this fragrance is it's not going to be your typical patchouli. So I think you might like this one. This one's got plum in it and pomegranate.
Ooh,
The patchouli on this one isn't going to be as earthy. There's two versions that
okay,
they have that are patchouli based from Electimus. One of them is patchouli of the underworld. Now that one's gonna
okay,
be
yeah,
kind of like a darker patchouli, super earthy, you know, that type of vibe. The one that's probably gonna take you a while to appreciate. You know what I mean?
okay,
And then there's this one, and there's a story to it. You know, Hades underground, Persephone's up top. So Persephone's, you know, Hades gets her for 6 months or whatever, and she bounces back and forth from the underworld to heaven, I guess. You know what I mean? So there's a story behind it.
okay,
I don't necessarily know the story by heart like that, but that's the vibe. So this one is going to be more like you're up high, you know, in the sky type of situation. So I appreciate this fragrance because it's really nice, man. It's got a nice sandalwood dry down, got some honey to it. Perfect for this type of weather. You know, when I think of spring, I think of something that's going to be kind of green, you know,
okay,
maybe
yeah,
because you might get some rain and the little earthy smell or whatever, but you also got like the flowers going on and all that good stuff. This one's got rose in it, some jasmine in it. Really,
love a
really
good
beautiful
rose.
fragrance, man. Love a good rose. So that's my first one. This isn't in a ranked order or anything like that. You know, this is just me
Yeah, I'm
talking
just
about it, but
grabbing
whatever. So
from the little
from the
shelf
hit.
over here,
So we'll
but
get you back
I'm
on to talk about your next one. I do like that one, man. Get your nose on it. Beautiful fragrance. Shout outs.
I'm about to say we definitely can do like a a decant swap or something, so you can get your nose on the ingenious ginger, or whatever else I have in collection.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
you
Hey,
might
that
want.
that'd be cool, man. I'm down for that, man. Cause I want to smell that ingenious ginger. I know I got some stuff that you trying to get your nose on or whatever. Shout out to Duck. He says he heard a lot about that Electimus joint, that patchouli joint. So what's your next
What's
one,
going
man?
on, Duck? Salute.
Yeah, shout out
Coming up
shout out to
next
Duck.
from the house of Zaharoff, I have Seraphim Red. I enjoy the blue, but I think the blue is more for the summertime, springtime.
Mm,
This Seraphim Red is such a George. Not only did he do put this back up so they can see. Not only did he do a beautiful job with the juice, the bottle is just stunning. And when you put the bottles next to each other, they create a face right here on this side actually. But what
nice.
you get wearing this fragrance is just it's an uplifting, fresh, um, aquatic in a way, kind of green, but not so much green. You got some pink pepper, eucalyptus, um, a sea salt, no, sea salt, salty accord that goes in here, and that's mainly the opening in the middle of the fragrance. And then once it starts to dry down, you get more some like amber and some soft woods and stuff like that. And the way it just blends together, once it fully dry down, you got the eucalyptus keeping it fresh and airy, and then the aquatic sea salt gives it just a tinge of like edge to it,
Mm.
bruh.
Yeah, see, I haven't tried Seraphine Red. I have tried
It's
blue.
amazing.
And it's kind of crazy you talking about aquatic and the bottles like red. I would think like cinnamon fire, that's the type of vibe it would give off to me or whatever.
I
Mr. Calvin
thought
says
so
green, but
too.
not too green. Shout outs. Karen and Jay Harmless, you guys can keep bickering in the chat about whatever you're doing. Keep those numbers up. Keep commenting. Shout outs to both of you. You're welcome to talk about whatever you want in the chat. But yeah, man, I need to get my notes on that one. Shout out to George, man. I did like the blue, kind of like that floral. I think I got what did I it's like a melon? I got kind of like a melon vibe from it.
Okay,
It seemed like something that you can rock in the heat. That's not going to give you that oceanic type of vibe, but it is a blue
correct.
fragrance. You could tell it's like a blue fragrance. It's kind of powdery. I enjoy that one, so I need to get my nose on that red one. You're saying that it's going to be good for the springtime. I believe it.
Yeah,
Sh- sh-
I like the
yeah.
red more so than the blue, just because the blue on my skin, at least, the eucalyptus is just so strong in the blue off my
Mm,
skin. So, and to me, the eucalyptus it blends a little bit better with the notes, the rest of the notes that the red has in it. And not only that, it's not
no,
really a
no
huh?
apologies on this channel, Karen. Keep going. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just about to say, it's not necessarily aquatic tones. It's more of like just a sea salt accord that's in it that gives it
Mm,
like a fresh breeze type of vibe,
there you go, man.
more
And
so than aquatic.
yeah, and a lot of times I think of aquatic like that fresh breeze. I'm not necessarily looking just for that, ocean type smell. Sometimes it's just the vibe you get of walking the beach, that air, with that saltiness going on, and I could see that working well in the springtime for sure, man. Because especially here in California, man. Where you live at? I'm out here in California, Los Angeles. Shout outs.
I'm in Charlotte in North Carolina, so
Okay.
we on the exact opposite coast.
So you get a lot of that cooler weather. So when I think of spring, I'm almost thinking of like almost summertime. So the ones that I do
Okay.
have, if I show something that has patchouli or something that has, something that seems like it's a little darker, it's not going to be as dark as what you might think. So that
Yeah,
that
you
that
might
patchouli
think.
joint,
Okay.
yeah, something definitely get your nose on. All right, we're gonna get into my one after that since you got a really good choice that I need to get my nose on. Let's see if you tried this one. This is you or someone like you from a Tat Libre de Orange. Have you tried this? I am trash, I believe. Maybe. I think it might be I am trash. I know what you're talking about. I know the fragrance you're talking about. You can get it for a really good deal. I'm talking like 80, 89, 90 bucks for the 100 ml. But yeah, they got some ones. Now this would be one that you might want to get a discovery set for, not this one in particular that I'm talking about. But they make Secretions Magnifique. Yeah, because they make Secretions Magnifique. That one smells like blood and semen, a bunch of weird shit going on. It's meant to invoke something in you. You know what I mean? It's not meant to just be I'm starting early tonight. Yeah, it's meant to be different. It's not really wearable. So if you were to, let's say that you blind bought that one, that would be your worst blind buy purchase you ever make in your life, man. I can't trust you if you're rocking that. Secretions Magnifique. But this one right here is beautiful. This is a mint fragrance. And the way that they go about using their mint, they do a really good job. It's more like a crushed mint. It's authentic. It's not going to be like a toothpastey type of mint. It's got some rose in it as well. Definitely some green notes, some white musk in the dry down. This is a beautiful fragrance, and every now and then it'll smell a little off, and I don't know what it is. And by off, it's probably that musk might be a little too much sometimes. The vibe I get from this fragrance, and what I like when I like to wear this fragrance, is when I'm going on a walk. You know, when you're going on a walk in the neighborhood, people are cutting their grass, they're mowing their grass, and it's kind of hot out, you know, springtime, you know, it starts to warm up a little bit, and you can smell that fresh cut grass with that mint and that musk thing going on. Really beautiful fragrance. You do not need to overspray this. It's got a cleanliness about it with that white musk. But that mint is really nice. It lasts a good amount of time. If you overspray this, it would probably be off-putting. But there's a reason people talk about this fragrance from Ita Libre de Orange. It's not my only from the house, but I do enjoy this one, especially in the springtime. So that's my second one.
I see that being a good signature scent style fragrance for the springtime. Something you can wear every day type vibe from the note breakdown how
Yeah.
you explaining it. Let's
Oh,
see, let's see.
CK says he can't hear you, but I can hear you fine. Um, yeah, I hear you fine, and I should be hearing what everybody else is hearing. I might be a little too loud. Let me crank my audio down a little bit. I don't want to be too different from you as far as that goes.
CK,
Hold
can you
on.
hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You remember that commercial? Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, good.
Uh,
I'm
yeah,
over.
go ahead.
I'm over
I
here.
can hear you, so I know what other people can hear right now. So yeah, he all the way
Okay,
good now. So you're good to go. All right, so we
cool.
got you
I'm over here.
next.
I got sidetracks. I was reading the chat, laughing at.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
man.
it's harmless and
And
I think it
Karen.
was Karen.
Yeah. What up, Kevin? How you doing today, man? Let us know what that scent of the day is.
Appreciate it, Kev.
Shout
That's my
outs.
right hand man right there tapping in.
Hell yeah! Welcome to the show, man.
So coming up, so next for me, I'm gonna go with a staple for springtime. Everybody, for the most part, should know about this fragrance now. It went through a hype train a few years back from the house of Nishane, and we going Wulan Cha,
Yes, sir.
staple in the community, and a beautiful tea fragrance with some nice citruses, bergamot, orange. You get some fresh spice in here, clove, some fresh clean musk in the dry down. Beautiful CI style fragrance. It's not too much of a powerhouse, but it does give you a nice scent bubble. Another fragrance that's going to blow and catch in the wind as well, and it's amazing. That's simply amazing is what how I would describe this fragrance. Like you got the notes pulled up right there. I don't get too much of of the fig, but the bergamot, the orange, the clove, and that clean musk is. I will say this fragrance that is on. I only get about 5 hours because it is a very light fragrance. So I only get
Mm.
about 5 hours from it. But me, I'm not above putting some in a travel atomizer and taking it with me.
Now,
I do.
have you tried the X version yet?
I did. I did. I got
What'd you think about it?
the sample set of the X line, and I end up going with Ani X over Ani at the time
Mm.
being. Maybe because it was warming up when I tried it. I do still plan on getting Ani. I didn't smell a difference between Wulong Cha X and the regular Wulong Cha, so I just stuck with the regular. I
Okay.
think it was 100 Silent Ways. I did like the X versus the original, and then um, what with Hachivar X. Both of them was cool, but I'm not really a fan of when the oak monster and fragrances is like really dominant.
Mm.
I prefer the oak monster play in the background.
Yeah,
So
oak moss, and when you brighten it up a lot with citruses is a beautiful thing, man. Shout out to Roja and their new O Intense Apex. If you haven't got your nose on that one, that's definitely one to check out,
I
man.
haven't.
Yeah, it's a beautiful fragrance. It's youthful. It's not going to give you those old school vibes you might get from Apex or the Parfum version, the originals, because they're going to be more oak moss dominant.
Yeah,
You know, but yeah,
that,
that's definitely a good one, man.
that's what I felt about Hachiva. I felt like it was the big brother or the granddad to Creed Aventus because the oak moss is so
Mm,
dominant. And then I
it
feel like,
is.
my age group, slightly older, 40 and under can get away
Mm-hmm.
with Aventus. But I feel like once you start hitting 45 and 50, go ahead and switch up to that Hachiva.
Nah, man. Sometimes you gotta step out, do a little something. What's up, ladies? Shout out to you, young
Hey,
bucks. You know what I mean?
if if I want, I got. That's how I felt. The same with Royal Oud from Creed. I felt like that was a grown man fragrance. Like
Yeah.
I leave that to the more mature men out
Hash
there.
Hashivat
It's a good
layers.
fragrance.
Hashivat layers really good with Ani. If you ever mix those
Ooh,
two together, that's a nice mix. Shout out to Selly Knows It All, who told me to mix those two, and I did, and it worked out for me. So you know what I mean.
I
Definitely
think
good
I
pick up.
still got a little decant of Hachi right over there. I might have to try that out.
Yeah. Now, did you get that Hawas Black? Did you buy that joint? No.
Nah, I haven't
Similar,
tried
similar
none
vibes for.
besides the original.
Yeah, the
That's really the
original.
only Hachivat.
The ice is nice. It's gonna be more modern than the original one. The original one's a beast, but I mean that profile's been done to death. But as far as longevity and all that good stuff, that original one lasts. I think that I'm on my fourth bottle of that joint, which is
Oh
crazy if
wow.
you think about it. But these are from years. I mean, that one came out in I think 2016, 2015, right before
Okay.
the Paco Rabanne Invictus. It came out right before that one. So, but
And
Ani X is
it's
really nice. I do
crazy.
like that one, man.
I was about to say it's crazy because in the Vitis Aqua, I can't smell. Like the way you
Mm,
feel about the bottle of Ingenious Ginger you got,
yeah.
that's how I feel about Invictus Aqua because
Now, do other people smell it though?
I don't know because I just can't smell it. If I spray it on my skin, I can't smell it instantly from the beginning.
Mm,
But I smell it off of the people, and I was like, I really enjoy this
okay.
scent. But I'm the type of person if I can't smell it on myself, I can't enjoy the wearing experience. I'm not gonna
Yeah, I
wear it.
feel I feel you on that one. 100%. I feel you on that one. Unless you're sick or whatever, or you just don't feel like wearing anything that day, something like that might come in handy one day. You never know, man. But yeah, get somebody else to smell it and see if they can smell it on them or they can smell it on you. It might be a bad bottle. You never know. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Oh
I
shit, we
never
got
even
Melly Mel Shaves in the building, man. You know Melly
salute.
Mel? You see Melly
Nah, I
Mel,
don't.
man? Yeah, man. Melly's been he's been at it for a while, man. I just seen his video. He's a shaving guy, but he used to do fragrances a lot. And I seen his video on a fragrance that he did. He actually did Aqua Dubai, which I
Okay.
enjoy. I keep Aqua Dubai in my car. No disrespect to the Aqua Dubai. But it's perfect for work. You know, I don't leave it out in the sun or whatever. You know, it's in the tuck. And if I don't wear something, if I mean, I'm always wearing something, but let's say I'm done with work, I'll spray it up and then I'll be home and I'll be like, okay, cool. You know, I'm refreshed. I smell something different or whatever. Aqua Dubai is really nice, man. Mel liked it. You know, shout out to Mel. But yeah, man, Mel's a cool dude. I think he's like a doctor or something like that, man. Everybody check
Okay. That's
out
dope.
Melly Mel shaves, man. You know, one thing I really liked about Melly Mel was the way that he got into fragrances, man. He has a guy that he works with, and he's got like
Okay.
he's got like the Xerjoffs of the world. So you know, he's like, oh, I got that Xerjoff, and he got so excited at, oh, look what we got, and his smile and everything. You know, his daughter, you know, she helps him out with the giveaways and all that stuff. Shout out to you, Melly Mel. It's my first time talking to you, that you can hear me, that I'm not just in the chat, but I'm glad you're back doing content, man. We got Senate
Okay.
Paradise in the building.
Is that his YouTube?
Yeah,
Melly
yeah,
Mel
Melly Mel
Shave?
shells.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, man. And
I'm gonna check it out.
you'll see, man. You'll see his excitement, man, because you know, a lot of times, you know, and not necessarily me, but I see it in the community sometimes. People get kind of fatigued with fragrances, or they start getting too elitist about what they're wearing and they just don't have the passion for it anymore. It's kind of just like
Yeah.
they're doing it to do it. You know what I mean? But he has it, man. He has that passion, and I like that. I appreciate that. You know, I'm the type of dude that I can rock a fragrance that's a cheapie, a clone or whatever, and I can enjoy it for what it is. I love my
Okay.
designers still, even though I talk about niche a lot. Just that's just what I'm buying right now. I'm buying niche. So it's the only thing I want to buy right now, in my opinion, is like I want the next niche. I want this. I want this. For the most part, that's just how I'm feeling. That's how I've been feeling for a while. But there's no
Yeah.
disrespect to those other fragrances. A lot of times I won't post what I'm wearing
Sent
because
Paradise shout out.
yeah, shout out to Senate Paradise, another man with the channel. We got Sense IRL in the building. Um, Rocking that
Salute.
JPG Lamar Le Parfum. Shout out to Lamar Le Parfum, man. You know what's crazy? Dakota. You know Dakota, right?
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
seen
so
him in
Dakota,
a couple of their lives.
yeah, he just got married, man, and he rocked that one for his wedding. He was asking me, what should I rock to the wedding? I was giving him, you know, hey, you should check this one out. You should check out Pico Viadama. You know, I was giving him some ones to rock with, and he said he's gonna go with the Old Faithful. He texted me in the morning. You know, his clothes were laid out for the wedding, and he said that he was rocking that Lamar Le Parfum. So I sent him a picture of my big ass 6.8, and I was like, I'm gonna rock it just for you today, man. It is a beautiful fragrance. Have you got your nose
That's
on JPG Lamar Le
that,
Parfum? That's the black bottle.
okay. No, I think it's the elixir, the gold bottle, the
The
vanilla
gold
fragrance.
bottle's nice too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
now,
the
now, what?
one.
Go
I
ahead.
was just about to say because I got off designers for a long time, and
Hmm.
I still not really buying too many designers. But the
That one hits. That one
that
hits.
Lamar elixir, I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I might. I got a sample of it. I plan on getting a bottle because I need more vanillas anyway. But I was like, um, I can I can rock with this. I can add this to the collection. And what you were
I
saying about you wear
I agree.
what you like as far as it could be a cheapie, it could be a clone. My only thing with the clones, as long as the clones have solid enough quality, then I can rock with it.
Hmm.
If it comes off too synthetic for me, then I know I'm not going to enjoy it throughout the day, so I won't really get it. But I will say if because there's a couple of clones like clones in general lately have really been stepping up their quality. So I said I was going to revisit, not revisit, but start checking some of them out.
Check
And
them out. Yeah.
if I like it, I'll do a video on it, or might add it to a list. Or so if I don't, I get to one of my cousins or something. That's typically what I
Okay.
do when I don't like. If I don't like a fragrance, or if a fragrance is redundant to whatever I got going on.
100%, man. We got Mark, Senate Paradise, Spirit of Dubai, Bahar is on the way. I need that fragrance. I don't know if you checked out Bahar, but it's supposed to be a
I
summer
haven't checked
joint.
out nothing from Spirit of Dubai.
Man, get your nose on that Abrage, man. I mean, you talk about a fragrance, but the only thing is, you told me that you kind of that oak moss might kind of be too much for you. Now,
Yeah.
when you spray that one, when you first spray that Abrage, it smells youthful. It smells bright green, you know. But then that oak moss starts coming out a bit. I would say that it would lean 30s and up, but it is an absolutely stunning fragrance. Crazy note breakdown. Yeah,
Which one?
I think
Because I actually
it.
got a decant set of Spirit of
Okay,
Dubai,
okay. It's
but I
called
know
a
they got a couple.
barrage. It's called a
Trying to
barrage.
trying to see if I have it here. That way I can make sure to go back and smell it. Do they have these labeled?
They better have them labeled, right?
Okay, so the way that the set came, I can't see what it is from the outside, so I'll
Okay.
have to go through and open. So I'll definitely get in the when we get
Check out
offline, get you
the
the.
check out the presentation on it, man. It comes with its own little case, and it's got like a suede thing going on inside of it. But this
Oh,
is a barrage right here, man.
that's different.
Clean, man.
That's different.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice. And it was one of the ones that I was gonna add for the list today because it is definitely worth putting on the list. There's a bunch of stuff we could have grabbed for, you know, but I just got this one, so I wanted to give it some more. And so I got no problems recommending a barrage, and it is
Okay.
hyped in the community, but it's worth it in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
we're gonna get into my next one real quick. It is
Okay.
Goldfield and Banks Ingenious Ginger. I'm just playing like that. It's definitely not that one. So we're gonna get into to my next one real quick. Let's get me back on. Now I know you probably got your nose on this one before. This is Shadobe from Mind Games. Be- Beautiful fragrance, right? So this one, what I enjoy about this fragrance is that pomegranate, the red currant that it has. It lasts. Mind Games fragrances, for whatever reason, the fruits in them keep going throughout the day, and that's not something that you normally get from like berries and red fruits. They kind of, when you get like a cranberry accord or whatever, it smells so good for the first 10 minutes and then it's just gone. This one's got a suede thing going on with it, and it's light. The notes on Fragrantica, they say leather or whatever, but it is a suede, and it says suede right on the cap right there. One of the ones, in my opinion. It's got some rose in it as well, and I think that rose goes really good with that pomegranate. But definitely something for the spring, especially if it's going to be like a cooler, breezy type of day, and you want to class it up a little bit and smell different than everybody else. That is my next one on the list. That is Shadobe. I know you know what it smells like. These bottles are not cheap at all. You know me, I don't have affiliate links. I don't tell people to go buy fragrances, what to buy, what not to buy, how to spend their money. This one's the best. I don't have, top tens or whatever the case might be. But if I'm gonna talk about it, it's gonna be something that I truly enjoy. And this is definitely one of those, and that is Shadobe from Mind Games.
So with that Jado, do you get does a cherry pop on your skin with the pomegranate, or is the pomegranate um
Well, it's
more
got red
prominent?
currant. It's got red currant and pomegranate, and the pomegranate with the rose. So I wouldn't say that it's just the pomegranate by itself, but it's that
Okay.
combo of that rose and pomegranate, and I think that rose kind of the longevity, it keeps it going. It's damask rose that it has in here. As far as
Mm-hmm.
the profile goes, it's light. When you spray it, it feels like it's light. It feels like it's something that's going to go away. That fragrance does not go away. Let's see, Tobacco Rose, BDK. You tried that one?
Love it.
You love it, right?
Signature for
Now I'm
signature
I'm
for
gonna tell you,
midnight.
I'm gonna tell you, this isn't the same. And I love Tobacco Rose. They're different fragrances. This one actually leans more feminine. This lasts longer than Tobacco Rose. So that kind of tells you something right there. You do a side by side, and what's crazy is Tobacco Rose pushes more. When you first spray it, the oil concentration, if you smell them side by side, you're like, okay, this is the light one. This one is gonna leave my, this one's just gonna be done sooner than this one. But as time goes on, you do the side by side. I'm not gonna do the side by side like that. It look kind of, shout outs to June and all that stuff, but
I got you.
It's nice though, man. It's really nice. Tobacco Rose is nice. I love rose in general, man. Rose is such a beautiful fragrance that not everybody can get with, especially if you're just starting out or it's just not your thing. If it's done right, if it's not old lady rose or whatever, man, it could come off just so beautiful. It works well on my skin and all that good stuff. We got Joel in the building, back again, popping in from Ross's chat, back and forth. He's over here doing his mod thing, letting people know about the fragrances they're talking about. I love that too, man. It's good to have mods in the chat. I know you have Joel in the chat all the time and me in your chat. Yeah. And it's good, man, because, sometimes you're just chopping it up and people can answer questions. What do you think about this? You know what I mean? Shout outs. We got Circle for Life in the building. Shout out to Circle. Nice to have you here, bro. Always nice to see you.
I'm about to say, I ain't really got no moderators on my channel. My comment section don't be that lit.
It's me and Joel, but at the same time, you got me and Joel in your chat, man. It's gonna be some back and forth. It's gonna be some questions, man. I'm big on that, man. I don't want a million people in my chat. I don't want to get not so famous YouTuber, right? I'm not trying to be crazy big and do all this stuff or whatever. I like my chat because they know what they're talking about. They know fragrances. I go to some other people's chats that are popular, the TikTok style, and it's always like, what's the best clone of this? What's the best clone of this? What'd you get? And they'll spam the chat, and it's just like, I don't mind if you're new to fragrances, I can put you on, but if it's a bunch of that, it's just too much, man.
And you want a nice, genuine chat, like somebody
100%
enjoys fragrances, if not as much more than you do, as well as, like you said, you don't want a bunch of spam comments. Like, if I can answer it, I will. If I can't, I can't, because all I can do is speak, from my experience. But speaking of that Jadul, that's actually when I do decide to buy another Mind Games, I said that's the next one I plan on buying, because I was gonna get that before I got Mentor, but Mentor ended up jumping the line.
Okay. Yeah. But, I still haven't got my nose on Mentor. Ross sent me out a decant at one point, and I guess it leaked. And he was like, "Oh, should I send it again?" I'm like, "Man, you bought a bottle. You're sending me a decant for free. Cause I'm not gonna ask you to give me another 2 ml because it leaked or whatever, So I'll get my nose on it. I heard really good things. I have Checkmate.
Beautiful.
I have what else? What's another one I have from that? I have Queening, which I like.
Queening is beautiful too.
Yeah, I like it. It's a different type of vanilla. It's not going to be for everybody, but it's got something going for it, man, and it's different, and I like that about it, because a lot of vanillas, they can just become the same old thing or whatever. Right. It's different. And then what other one do I have? Blockade. I have Blockade, which I need to rock in the spring, summertime too. Blockade is that Aventus vibe. Now, from what I just sprayed from Consort, I was telling you, it's got that Aventus vibe or whatever. It's drying down a lot different. I'm getting like almost like a soft blonde wood still. It's just kind of woody, kind of like heliotrope type of wood, nutty kind of wood or whatever. Pause on that, but I'm not picking this one up. I gotta say pause. My chat will get me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get it before they get me. You know what I'm saying? I'm childish. You know what I'm saying? I like to mess around over here. It is what it is.
I'll be like, we grown.
Yeah.
Pause after every sentence.
Hey, but you know what though, man? If it's in good fun or whatever, and it is what it is. I keep it light, man, because it's some people that get a little too serious with it, man. Life is short, man. I'm always smiling. That's how I stay youthful, man. I'm over 40 years old now. I just turned 42, man. I'm grown, but in my mind, I'm still youthful. I'm still young. It
It's
keeps me
almost
going,
time
you
for you to
know.
let a vintage go. You might.
It's
It's
almost time,
almost time
right?
for you
Well, I
to
got that. I spray the
the
absolute or
hockey vibe
something. You know what I'm
time.
saying? I get that absolute. I got that Hashi vibe. I like that Hashi vibe, man. Now, if you see me start rocking some polo green or whatever, it's done. I'm wrapping it up. I ain't gonna shoot no video on polo green from back in the day or whatever. But there is a polo green
Don't
I'm
pull out no
interested in.
juke.
There's like a lighter version. Nah, ain't no jupe. You know what? Jupe ice was not bad though. I don't know if you tried jupe ice. Yeah. Shout out to
I
Duck.
won't go
Duck's got all the
near.
fragrances I just talked about from Mind Games. Is it Duck? No, actually, it's. I don't know if Duck has that one, but he has Blockade. It looks like.
Okay.
But yeah, man. Duck put me onto a fragrance that we're gonna talk about. We'll do it on Wednesday. Hopefully, Duck can stop by on Wednesday. I need to go live with Duck. We've been talking about it or whatever. You know what I mean? Duck's a cool dude, man. You know, he put you on to some good stuff. I don't know if we're gonna talk about Javoy next on Wednesday. You know, I don't know if you checked out the House of Javoy. Chat.
Tazo and Sully been telling me to get my nose on the House of Javoy.
I'm gonna get my nose. I'm gonna get my nose on it. Spence
Yeah.
doesn't like vintage shit. This is a true statement right here. I'm not a big fan of vintage fragrances, man. Not at all. To me, they smell. A lot of them smell like piss, and I could deal with a little animalic here and there, and a little pissy vibe. When I say, oh, it's got a little pissy vibe, I'm not shitting on the fragrance because I say it smells a little pissy. Now, if I smell this smells like piss, and you see my face do that, it's never coming on my skin again. You know what I mean? A little bit, because you know florists can be a little andolic or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs.
Indeed.
Man, I feel like I could talk to you forever, man. Let's get to the next fragrance. I think it's your turn. Let's get it
It's on
going.
me. Well, since you brought up Rose, and I don't know if you knew or not, but Rose is my favorite fragrance house. I mean, not fragrance, my favorite fragrance note. So
Yeah.
next we got a beautiful rose from the House of Argos, and that is Love Triumphs Over War. And what you're gonna get with this is a nice thick, even though this fragrance wears thick, it has a good aromatic presence to it, but it is a heavier fragrance. You got rose, raspberry, some
Mm,
iris, violet. If I'm not mistaken, it's black currant, and I'm trying to think what's in the base. I know Christian uses that Miso sandalwood a lot,
yeah.
but
Shout out to Christian, man. He making some bangers, man.
yeah,
Provenzano's doing his thing.
but it has a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, it has a little bit vanilla and musk as well to go along with the rose, the violet. This fragrance does lean a little bit, more feminine, in my opinion. But me, I don't mind rocking a fragrance that's unisex that leads a little bit more feminine. And I don't know if I held the bottle close enough, but you see the artwork and the detail that
Beautiful
you
bottles.
know,
Presentation's
yeah,
crazy.
amazing. Like I mean not George, but Christian has some of the
George too.
best presentation.
George
Yeah,
too.
George
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
George is amazing too. But
Yeah.
like just from the boxes to the plates, the he doesn't use he doesn't use a pressurized and he uses like a micro atomizer, so you get
Mm.
like I can actually spray it. I don't know if it's gonna come out clean on the camera, but
Hell yeah.
like how
Damn.
much juice you get
Shit.
and how it it displays is just a very quality house that's so good in the air, like
Yeah, man.
but
Hey, see that chat? That's why I got him on here. You see how he's spraying? He's like, you see, he's happy about it. You know what I mean? Shout outs, man. Nowadays, people just, oh, it smells good. Yeah, no, man. If you love it, you love it, man. Just let the people
like
know.
I love a good rose fragrance just because not too many men, are comfortable wearing rose, and there's some really good masculine and unisex roses out of there that
I agree.
you can really enjoy and be confident wearing, and going to pull you some compliments if that's what you're looking for.
Definitely.
Like,
Speaking of compliments, man, you good at segues too, man. Talking about compliments. My next
just
fragrance
a
is
little
definitely
bit.
a compliment getter, man. So we're gonna get into my next one real quick. This is from the house of Amawaj. I said Amawaj and compliments in the same sentence. Sheesh. This is this is Reflection 45. And it is a compliment getter. Yeah. I love Reflection. It's a really great fragrance. But this one right here, man, the resins that they use in this fragrance, I think Nosy said it best. When you rock regular Reflection, it's like there's a little mist in the air. You know, it's you're walking by, it's a little misty. You ever been to like the theme parks and you walk around and they got those sprayers or whatever? You're kind of away from the spray and you kind of walk by. This one is actually like you're underneath it. You know, it's got like a heaviness to it. Benzoin, lavender, iris, powdery, jasmine, tonka bean, olibanum, sandalwood, compliment freaking getter. There's a new version, I guess, that's out 2025. I have not got my nose on that one yet. But this one is beautiful. Bottle retails $500. But you can find these probably for about 290, 270 in that area. Hella worth it at that price. $500 is steep, but it's Amouage. Shout outs. This is probably one of the best fragrances. We were talking about getting married or whatever. This is that type of fragrance that you can rock and be classy, but it's also something you can rock casually to work. You're just gonna smell great. I wouldn't say walk around looking like you about to shop at Walmart rocking this, but beautiful compliment getter in a different way, because not everybody's going to be smelling like this because of the resins, and the resins are done so beautiful. Shout out to Amawash. They did a great job on that fragrance.
Yeah, Amouage was a house I tried too early in my fragrance journey. So I have to get back. I smelled the regular Reflection and it was kind of fresh. It smelled good. But I said I'm probably going to get a sample set of the house because I do want to revisit now that I can appreciate the what is that, the Middle Eastern style of
Mm.
fragrance a lot more now that my nose has matured. So I can
Now,
definitely um,
with
see what you're saying
reflection,
about that
with,
45.
with with reflection is an easy to wear fragrance, man. Super easy to wear. I wouldn't say that it would be. It's probably the easiest wear that they have from Amouage, and then you got that lyric. You know, is nice. I need to get search, because that's supposed to be like a super lemony type of fragrance. It's supposed to be pretty bold and all that good stuff. We got Duck with the question. He says, "Yo, Tay and Spence, if you could only keep one between Parfums de Marly, Carlisle, or Argos Triumph of Bacchus." I have not tried Argos fragrances, to be honest with you, and I need to get into the house. I need to check them out. But Carlisle is beautiful, and it will get you compliments. And for the fall and winter time, definitely not for the California weather out here. So it wouldn't be something I would spray often. But yeah, I need to get my
As
nose on Triumph of Bacchus.
for me, as much as I enjoy, because I got a sample of Carlisle. That's actually the next PDM that I plan on getting. Like, I got a list of certain fragrance houses and the ones I've tried and the ones that I want to get from the house. Carlisle is actually the next PDM I want to get. I just feel like it's not the season for it, like you were saying. But I'm slightly biased because Argos is my favorite fragrance house, so I'm keeping
Mm.
POB.
We got
I'm
we
definitely
got Circle for Life. He got a question. He says, "Big dog, I need your expertise. White party this weekend. What would you recommend?" You were just talking about that blue seraphim blue. I think that would go good at a white party. What do you think? Something like that.
It is the white party. I need a little bit more context. Is it outside or inside?
He said it's gonna be both. It's gonna be on the roof. He gonna take him to the dungeon afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Shout outs.
in that case, I say if you have white party, I don't know because I want to go something kind of fresh, but at the same time I want to go a little bold.
Mm,
So I'm gonna go with my favorite fragrance house. Go with the Adonis Awakens from Argos.
there you go. So you got a
It's fresh enough.
couple recommendations.
Yeah. That go with a rose fragrance. Stand out. Be a little different.
Hell yeah. I just picked up a rose fragrance that I really dug, and I'm glad I got it. It's from the house of Cartier. And it is
Okay.
discontinued, and I'm glad that I got my bottle. It is called Cartier Dun Soir. I don't know if you tried it, but if you can get your nose on it, maybe since you're gonna send me a decan of this messed up ingenious ginger and see if it was, so I can finally smell it to see what it smells like. I can get you whatever you send me of that and some other
Oh
stuff. We could
yeah.
do a little swappity bop type thing.
I'm gonna
Um,
send you some Argoses too, since you haven't got your nose on them.
Yeah, yeah, man. And you know, I like what he's doing down there. Those bottles are beautiful. Like you said, you know, they're hand painted. They got the diamonds on them every now and then. They're not diamonds, but you know,
Yeah,
shout out to the
the
Swarovski
jewels.
crystals of the world. You know what I mean? The jewels. So yeah,
He
man.
actually just released a fresh one that
Oh
you
yeah, I
can wear
seen it.
out
That
there in the
frosted
heat.
bottle, right? I seen your video
Yeah,
on it.
Neptune's Trident.
Neptune's
It's a
Trident. Shout
tea
outs.
based fragrance. So, and
You
of
said it's
course,
a
I'm gonna
pea
send you
based
that
fragrance.
one.
It smells like pea. Nah, man, I can't have that, man.
No,
I'm not trying to. I told you about that, man.
it's a tea based
Tea based
fragrance.
fragrance. There you go.
Yes, sir. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna
man.
send you that one and a couple of darker ones as well, just to
I like how he did that frosted bottle, man. You know what I mean? That kind of is frozen
beautiful.
type of vibe to it. I'm assuming, you know. Yeah, shout outs,
But
man.
I'm gonna grab it just in case the chat hasn't seen it. This is what the that frosted bottle looks like with the juice on the inside.
He should have put Sebastian from Little Mermaid in that bitch and shake it around on the bottom or whatever. he,
He
he did.
probably didn't want to
Yeah.
deal with the copyright infringement.
Nah, he definitely didn't want to deal with that. I saw Paris Monte Carlo in the back behind you.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
Rose de Taif.
Okay, yeah, yeah. You know what? And I really want that one, but people keep talking about the X straight, and the X straight
Yeah,
is 326 right now. And I remember it was on Fragrance by Canada for like one something, like 170, 190 around there. I'm cool with that. I want to
yeah.
buy it at that 190, but Fragrance by they ain't been had it for a minute, so I have my eye on it. You know,
I
so
smelled the straight. I should have gotten the straight. The regular one comes off a little bit more powdery and floral, a little bit more old lady vibes. So I wear it around the house or when I'm chilling, I really don't wear it out. But after smelling in the straight, I definitely should have got there straight. And I didn't know it was a difference between the two. When I heard people talking
mm,
about it, I just heard, Rose de Taif. So
yeah.
I just blindboarded Rose. Like a lot of roses, I blind buy just because it's my favorite note. If I like the note breakdown, more than likely I'm gonna like it. If it's getting talked about good by people who knows as I trust, I blind buy it. Just so
And
happened
that
with
that
that one,
and that
I
one's
brought the
rose
wrong one.
and like lemon type of vibes off the rip. I'm assuming like the X straight is right.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
and you know
It's like
a lot
a
of
bright lemon. What'd you
mm,
say?
I was gonna say a
I
lot of
thought you had a
those
question.
yeah, those Paris corners. I mean not the Paris corners. I'm talking about some clones. A lot of those Paris Monte Carlos, man, they're strong enough as it is in that bottle without the X straight. So I want to get my nose on it for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Is it on me? I think is it on me or is it on you?
Um, man, I don't even know, man. I'll go next just to go next. You know what I mean? Shout out. So you want to go
Okay,
next?
but I got one more.
Okay, and then you
Uh,
got your you have your other one? No. Okay, you got what? Okay, so it's me then. It's me for
yeah,
sure. Cause we got that what did we call it?
honorable mention.
Honorable mention. We got that honorable mention. So this is from the House of Virtus, and this is Soul Patchouli, a beautiful fragrance that I recommended to Ross, and he gave it a 9 something, I think a 925. Scented Paradise loves this fragrance. I recommended it to him. This is a beautiful patchouli fragrance because it's different than the patchoulis that you might be used to. This is sweet. Um, what it reminded me of is a green Jolly Rancher, and It's different, right? And it's a little powdery after a while. But the green Jolly Rancher, you know, it falls on the floor and it gets a little dirt on it, a little like wet dirt, muddy type of vibe to it. And if you were to smell it, you're gonna get what you get off of the opening in this fragrance. Mimosa, patchouli in the top, patchouli in the mid, patchouli at the base. Some marshmallow, a little bit of civet. This is a beautiful fragrance, man. That powdery nature from that orris root is beautiful. And it's for springtime. Like I said, man, when you think of spring, you think of that green nature or whatever. This one's sweet enough. When you first spray it, you're gonna be amazed. It's gonna be like, wow, this is crazy. And then as it progresses, it's gonna start to get a little dirtier, but you still get that sweetness. So it's like a juxtaposition on that sweet and dirty vibe. And they did an amazing job on that fragrance. So shout out to the house.
Oh yeah, I might have to get my nose in. I haven't tried it at all. To be
Mm.
honest with you,
Yeah, get your
did
nose
you
on that one, man, for sure. 100%. I
and you
recommend
said it
it.
has
I've
a mint accord?
no, no mint. It's
Okay, I
patchouli,
heard that.
which is
No, that was the
green.
Green Jolly Rancher. I
Yeah,
was
the green
remembering the
Jolly
other
Rancher.
fragrance, Green Jolly
And I know
Rancher.
you know. I know you know what a green Jolly Rancher smells like. And if I tell you a
Indeed.
fragrance smells like a green Jolly Rancher with some orris and a little bit of that earthiness going to it, it's gonna pique your interest for sure. So I wanted to get that one on there. I wanted to get the Persephone's patchouli on there as well, because green fragrances, they just kind of make sense. Even the You or Someone Like You has got that green nature to it, and then I got a couple of them that are more on the lighter resiny end with the Mind Games and the Amber Wash. So we got your honorable mention coming up, so let's get it.
Nah, it's my fifth fragrance before the honorable mention.
Oh, your fifth. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so the fifth one for me is
Oh, I
a
see that. I
fragrance.
see that cap. Fragrance du
I
Bois.
feel
Shout
like
out to Lover.
I feel like I put a lot of the community onto this fragrance before I started talking about it. I seen not one review on this fragrance, but it's a beautiful rose with some plum, which is one of my favorite fruity notes, plum, passion fruit, and it dries down to some nice soft woods. But you got some light spices. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull up the notes real quick.
Oh, I got you, man. Keep talking about it. I'll pull it up for you.
Yeah, because this right here, if I had a signature scent for the springtime, it would be this. One, because it's rose. Two, because it's a high quality juice. I get great longevity as far as a fresher fragrance goes. I get great longevity, and I still take a travel decant with me to respray because I enjoy the opening. But the rose and saffron are both dominant in here, and the passion fruit, ginger, and plum plays like in the background underneath the rose and saffron through like the
Mm-hmm.
majority of the life of the fragrance. And then the it's the sandalwood and vetiver that gives it. I thought musk was in here too, but it's not. It's the vetiver with the sandalwood that gives it the body,
The, the
so
the the vibe. Yeah.
yeah, it really gives it so it doesn't seem like too aromatic. It gives it, it thick. I would say thickens the fragrance up just a little bit. So when it sits on the skin, it gives you a real nice sillage. Like this is magic right here. This is
I believe
magic
you,
in a
man.
bottle.
I believe you. I've been trying Fragrance du Bois for the last couple weeks and got my nose on some stuff. The Solstice, I gave that one a run. I got a
Okay.
7.5 of Cavort, which I really liked. Um, there's that amber joint that they have. I got a sample of that that they're sending me because I got that new 2025 version of Lucius, which I really
Okay.
liked. I really like that from the house. And then I haven't sprayed this one yet. This is Sarah. I think
It's like
sour. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't sprayed this one yet. Um, yeah, so I'm excited to try that. Maybe I'll try that one next Wednesday. Because I've been dying to get my nose on this one. Um, hopefully it's a cool day because I'm not gonna rock it if it's not cool. I heard that one's a beast. Um, yeah, no, I'm excited to get my nose on that one. It's a $900 bottle, so it's probably one of the best things. You could probably just get a sample of it or whatever. I got the bottle. Because I saw that Suits had it and Charms had it. And his son has it. Shout out Nate the Great, who messages me like 50 times on IG with all the funny memes and all that stuff. Keeps the party going. And then I watched Suits's um, top 10 or top 15. You know, Suits, he got bottles. His top from the house, and I haven't sprayed it yet either. And this one goes for like 675 retail. This is Ooh John Intense, and this is the first time I'm showing it, and neither have I. So probably go over that on Wednesday maybe. Either I'll do the Fragrance Dubois thing, I'll do the Boudicca thing, or I'll do the Javoy thing. If you guys watch this video later on, you can let me know in the chat what you want to check out with that. But yeah. So let's get back.
Go with the either the Boudicca. As much as I want to try Javoy, I become a little bit of a neat snob, but I'm definitely intrigued about the rest of the house of Fragrance Dubois because I have Lovers and I have Oud Rose Intense. Two rose
Not
fragrance,
not
of course.
not Javoy's supposed to be a really nice niche house, man. So we'll see, man. I've heard I've heard nothing but good things for years from them. So like I know that Sally's been talking about them lately or whatever, but I've been, you know, Sebastian and a lot of the old heads. They've been talking about Psychedelic for a while and all that stuff. So
Yeah, that's the one I've been
yeah,
hearing.
yeah, for sure.
And I think is Javoy the one that has the Remember Me fragrance as well?
Yep, I got Remember Me. So we're gonna talk about that one. And I didn't get the sample session. You know what I'm saying? I got the bottle shout outs, man. I do that. You know what I'm saying? If I hear good things about it and it's supposed to be like that, I love to be surprised, man. And if you gotta surprise me to where it's like, you know, I gotta spend some money to be surprised, you know, because let's say I got a 2 ml. I just sprayed Contour, right? I'm the type of person that's like, you know, if I really like this, I'd be like, damn, man, my 2 ml is gone, man. I'm done with it. Now I gotta go order it and wait for it to come and all that stuff. You know, it's a mental thing or whatever, but I like bottles, man. This is what I'm into.
That's what I wanted to ask before you go, into the next one. What's like your spray routine? 'Cause I found myself in the summertime, some people will call me an oversprayer in the
Yeah.
summertime. And because I'm usually 5 to 8 in the cooler weather, fall, winter, early spring. But summertime, I find myself going 10 to
Mm.
14 just because I
Now,
feel
if
like they don't last as long.
I think I'm getting pretty good at if I spray it and it's the first time I sprayed it, then I'll be able to say, okay, 8 to 10. I might say 15 to 20. I might say 2 or 3, depending on what it is, right? Depending on what
Yeah,
the weather's
definitely.
like. And I check the weather throughout the day. I'm very planned when it comes to what I'm going to rock, and I don't think about it the day before. When I wake up and I look at all the fragrances, I'm like, what do I feel like today? What mood do I want to invoke? What environment am I going to be in? That type of situation. And sometimes it'll be a new fragrance. Like let's say that I rock this Shadow, it lasts, right? But I'm gonna spray it and be
Yeah.
like, man, this shit is light. I might go 20 sprays just to be like, you know what, it's light. So I'm gonna spray it up. Now I would have made the wrong decision if I sprayed that one 20 times. It would have
Yeah,
been too
definitely.
much. But I wouldn't have thought that when I first sprayed it, but the longevity of that thing would be nuclear. So it depends for the most part. I already know from what people say, I'm not going to spray this one like Suits killed his bottle. I'm not going to do
Yeah.
that on, you know what I mean? I think Suits, I think he might have killed this bottle. You know, Suits be
You
killing
need
bottles, man.
you only need 3 to 5 sprays of that Sahara.
Yeah, and that's what I'm
And
gonna go
then
with. Uh,
it's definitely a beast.
on top of that, it's like half off. You still spending $450 on that bottle. So shit, you might not want to count in that. You might want to save a little bit of that. But shout outs, it should last a while if it's that price.
Exactly.
But yeah, who just went? Was that you?
Yeah, I just went with Fergus Dubois Lovers.
But you didn't do your honorable mention. See,
I didn't.
we went on a tangent. See, I like shit like that. You know, you just flying off the rails. It is what it is. Okay, so it's gonna be my turn, and that's actually my honorable mention.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. Are we in the same menu? Here, we'll pull it up together real quick. We'll do guest share on this one. Okay. This one's from the house of Zherzhov. You would think that I would have put Neo on here or something like that. This is not Neo, but
I thought about putting a Zherzhov up here. Okay, it's not the one you're doing. I thought about putting
Renaissance. I looked at that today and I was like, it would be a perfect day for Renaissance, man. Renaissance has that like kind of like that Seraphim Blue type of vibe to it. And I'm not saying it smells like it, but that vibe, that airy kind of like I got a
minty
powdery green around me, minty green, fresh, clean type of vibe to it. But no, this is let's do the full screen thing or whatever. Where am I at? This is P33 from Zherzhov. Let me fix that. There we go. Beautiful fragrance, man. This one has a little bit of everything in it. You know how it is on those summer days or the spring days where you don't necessarily know what you're getting, especially depending on what climate or where you live at. It might be one of those things to where it's too much or it's not enough, and transitions is beautiful as well. This is an easy to rock. Let's get you on screen real quick. This is an easy to rock fragrance. It's got some cinnamon type of aspects. It's got a powdery thing. It's got a little bit of that citrus vibe going on. It's got some green going on. A little bit of everything. This bottle is
cinnamon got me interested.
Probably one of the most beautiful Zherzhov bottles too. You see the Zherzhovs around there? That is not a sticker. They actually sent this out. Zherzhov sent this bottle out to get etched, and they hand painted it in gold flake. It's a $500 bottle. I wouldn't say spend $500 on it, but you can find this one for the $230 range or whatever. And to me, I think it is a beautiful fragrance because it's so versatile. Now check these notes out: apple, bergamot, grapefruit, and pink pepper. Okay. Come on now, that sounds like something you could rock in the spring. Cypress got that green vibe to it. Iris and cinnamon. It started apple and cinnamon with that powdery, and then cedar, amber, and musk. A beautiful fragrance that you can rock. And I would say if you were looking for a great date fragrance, you're going on a date, you don't want to have something that's projecting too much and beasting out and doing too much. This is going to be great for something like that. You're going to smell not youthful, but you're going to smell interesting. You're not going to smell old either. It's kind of like in the middle where it kind of plays with the playful side of things, but then you got like the cypress cinnamon thing going on. Really beautiful. Top notch. I would say it would be like an amazing version of 1 Million, the original one. I know some people might compare it to that, but it's Zherzhov. It's different. It's high quality. It's nice.
Say upgrade in quality.
It's like that, yeah. So let's see what they say. Look at the first thing they say: 49 to 40 volts, 1 million. Then they got overdose on here. I don't agree with that. What is this that they picked right here? 11 to 0. What is this? Oh, Blake. I was gonna say 11 to 0. A Zherzhov that I don't know about. How you gonna have 11 to 0 and I don't know about it? It's P33. Yeah. It's the new version of them. So if you could see like the picture on this one, it looks the same, but they kind of did the bottle a little different, but it's still the same vibe. So that is my honorable mention. And let's get back to you.
That's gonna be one that I'm gonna definitely have to get you to when we do the decant swap.
Yeah.
I gotta get some more decants in. I'm gonna order some more. That way,
Suits is a fan. Yeah, Suits is a fan. Suits is a fan of it. Virtue's a fan of it. Yes, it's nice, man.
Shout out to Jason. That's who put me on to the Zherzhov's Louis 15, 17, 22.
Oh, hey man, I haven't. I sprayed it once. I'm gonna rock that one tomorrow because I've been waiting to try it, and I just been grabbing for other things. So I'm gonna try it tomorrow because I do have the bottle.
It,
I sprayed it on a live.
it's beautiful. So I'm gonna get with my honorable mention, and the only reason why it's an honorable mention because it is discontinued. So from the house, aborted to see you.
Oh, I
It
got
is
that
faith.
faith.
It is faith.
Shout outs, man. Let me see what that
If you
bottle got left
know,
in it. Let me see what that bottle got left in it.
I got
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
about half.
70. Yeah, yeah. No,
I got about half.
it's a little bit more than half.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
when I first got this fragrance, I wore it probably every day for like 2.5 weeks, and I was spraying light on it because when I go into going to work, I'm in the truck because I drive truck, so I don't need it being too strong. But Faith is just amazing, lightly fresh. I mean, lightly spiced, fresh. I actually ended up pulling up the notes with orange, violet leaf. They say it's rose, but the rose doesn't stand out. It's more just it blends with the rest of
Mm.
the floors. Nutmeg and saffron is the light spices you get in here.
I got some wheels turning in my head right now. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna
Uh,
need to see what you want from me so I can get a little sample of that, man. I just got that
I got
defender
you.
in. I just got that
I got
defender
you.
in. And what else did I get from the house? I obviously have the bodacious that I got in. I have ice
I
twists
plan on
coming. You know,
I plan on getting a full bottle of Bodacious. I got the 10 ml of Defender.
there you go.
Um,
Hey, I like that, man. You know what's crazy? I was looking at the notes of the shit that I've been buying from Bodicea, right? And
yeah,
a lot of them have that red berry thing going on, man. Something about red berries, that red vibe, man. It's nice, and they do a good job with this. So I'm excited for the stuff that I have coming in tomorrow from the house. And some boxes I haven't cracked yet, but for sure, man.
yeah.
Shout out to EQ, right?
Shout out to EQ. I'm mad I didn't get a backup bottle of this because I have to limit myself on how
It's
much I
gone.
wear it
It's
because
gone.
you can't find it anymore. And Aqua Sapphire is cool. It's similar in a way, but they're different.
So
They're different.
Rafan, shout out to Rafan. He's saying Mojave Ghost for a white party. I think that question was asked like 30 minutes ago. So shout out to Rafan for getting to him. He was in his collection talking about white party, white party. What am I gonna rock? Shout outs, man. Got that
Mojave Ghost, it's good, but it doesn't project on my skin. As much as
mm.
I love the DNA of it, it doesn't project as much on my skin, and that's my only gripe with it. I love
But
the
hey,
profile of it though.
it's a white party. He might be outside, it might be hot, it might be perfect for something like that, Shout outs.
For me, on like events like that, all white party, black tie event, I'm going to stand out. I'm gonna overspray a little bit, and I'm
Uh
gonna make sure I'm smelled outside, indoors. Like that's why I was asking because if he said it was indoors, I was gonna say if he had blue sapphire, go with blue sapphire.
yeah,
But
yeah, no outdoors, outdoors. He might be able to get away with Blanche or something like that from Barredo. You know what I want is I want that pulp, man. I know not everybody rocks with that pulp or whatever, but they came out with
I haven't
Space
smelled it.
Rage, that Travis Scott joint, right? And it's discontinued now, that blue bottle, but it smells
Okay.
like pulp from what I'm hearing. And I Space Rage is so nice, man. I like it, but it's like fermented fruit with pulp, so it's supposed to be something you
Hmm.
either love or you hate. Like fruit that's
Okay.
overripe, kind of sitting out there, kind of tropical. um, if it smells like Space Rage, I'm definitely down. So I'll be getting my nose on that. I did get a sample set from the house. I got that floral set, which comes with like a Rose of a No Man or Sky. I don't know, all the Roy's joints or whatever. It's a cool
Yeah.
house, man. They got some cool stuff. The Cologne Blanche or whatever that Blanche one is, that's white clean. That would work for a white party. Not a
Yeah.
white party. Man, don't go to no white party. Yeah, all that shit don't even sound right. Shout outs, man. But hey, man, I had
But
fun with you on here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the
definitely.
holidays. I know people are doing their thing or whatever, Ross and all that shit. So
Indeed. And I know you normally go live. I think you said Mondays and Wednesdays.
Mondays and Wednesdays. I'll be live again on Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Tell
gonna
them,
tune in. I'll be on the road.
tell them about your channel, man. Tell them about your live and all that good stuff, man.
So typically for me, I'm guaranteed to post every Sunday, and then every now and then I might drop another video during the week. So it's 1 to 2 videos a week, but for the most part, it's Soulful Sundays with me every Sunday, usually by the morning. If not the morning, definitely by the afternoon. The video will drop, whether it's a list video, initial impressions, or a full review. I'm definitely always going to drop a video on Sundays, and I normally, if I go live, it's usually Friday nights, because
Yeah.
me in trucking, I go to bed early and I'm up early while everybody else sleeping. I'm trucking down the road, so usually if I do a live, it's on a Friday night, and like it worked out perfect that I had the day off today, so I can was able to tap in with you.
Hey man, anytime if you see me live, save that link, because that link doesn't change. So anytime you feel like hopping on, if I'm talking about something and you're at home and you're next to your fragrances and you ready to go, you're like, oh, I want to talk about this, I want to see his reaction on it or whatever, I want to spray it side by side, and we'll just pop on, man, anytime.
Will do. Definitely will do. I appreciate you for having me on, Chief.
It's a pleasure being in your lives and chopping it up with you. And it's nice that I had you over here, man. So follow Soulful Sense Tay. You see the name underneath him right there. That's his YouTube channel. And then earlier you saw that he has his Instagram as well, which I believe is, there it is, Soulful Sense Tay.
Yes, sir. Definitely appreciate it, man. Shout out to
anytime, man.
Shout out to the chat. Y'all was definitely active and
hey man, hey, they ready to go, man. You know what I'm saying? That chat was popping today with Julian and Karen back and forth or whatever. Yeah, we got a crazy live going on Joey Stream today. It's gonna be a interesting watch for sure. I'm excited for it or whatever. So I know they're rambunctious about it and they're going back and forth. I love it, man. Shout out to Kevin, Massey, and everybody who showed up. Normally I leave and I do my whole I'm in the clouds thing or whatever, but I got this song for you, you know what I'm saying, Soulful Sense and all that stuff. It's a vibe, man. So yes, you know what I mean. So we're gonna head out, man. You have a wonderful day. Enjoy your holiday. Yeah, man. Nice having you. Shout out, chat. Julian said shout out to Spencer's cousin. Shout outs, he's still chopping it up. So all right, man, you have a good one. Till next time, guys. I'll see you on Wednesday.